Life got double standards with these black women, of women in color right there. You know, they're not playing fair. You know, absolutely not. You're not playing fair.
Yeah.
Are you making a general statement about all black women?
Yes.
The strategic cut. Theme song of this hustler. Yes. Thank the customer for loving us. Yes. Everything bakery can't fuck with us. Y'all heard me right, you niggas can't fuck with us. Never thought a scale would get me paid.
We back. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. What's up, y'all? We back. What's your point? The podcast. Get it going, K.
I'm K Swaz.
My name who? Here it goes.
You damn right. Lardell Melvin, a.k.a. Tup Murder, a.k.a. the star of the show.
Longest intro in podcast history, man. So how y'all feeling, man? How's everybody feeling, man?
All is great.
All right. Any
I
travel
started
plans
a new
this year?
job.
Oh, yeah. How's that?
New money.
It's going wonderful.
Let me borrow a penny in pennies.
I got you.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about.
I got you.
I asked Lardell let me some pennies. Nigga looked at me crazy. Nigga sent me a, you know what I mean? Nigga was like, nah, bro, I can't do that. Like, damn, bro, a penny, man.
Really, La?
Nah.
I'll buy you a pizza.
All right, that'll work.
Okay,
That'll work.
that's more than a
way
penny.
to get to my heart is the food, baby. I love the food,
it's
man.
more than
Know
a
what I mean?
penny.
Know what I mean?
So what's up with you?
I ain't nothing. Just working. Ready to start this project with this man right here. You know what I mean? Like, I know we've been saying that for a minute, but I'm ready now.
Right.
I've been asking the nigga to send me the beat, but I don't know. He keeping the stat after he called me out on IG.
Lobbying stingy with the beats.
My man called me out on IG. He's like, yo, I know niggas that bullshit, and I know niggas that whatever. You know what I mean? So it was
Nah, you know what
motivation.
it is? I had my boy. He opened up my man Curb. He he built a studio, like real hot, real nice studio he got. So I took a joint that me and him did, and he was like he wanted to mix it over, and so then he heard it, and he was like, "Yo, man, I'm feeling this song. I want to record this shit. I need y'all to record it with me, and then let me mix it for y'all." He said, "You got some fire right here."
Yeah, the shit that we did together, man. Yeah, that shit. I can't wait to shoot that vid.
Yeah, so it's like.
Is that the video that you're supposed to go abroad to shoot?
Yeah.
Okay.
We going to the motherland for that one.
Yeah, so everybody that hear the song is like they believe in that song. Like, yo, when y'all gonna shoot the video for that?
Yeah, nah,
So,
everybody always say that.
right,
Like they
let's
always think they owe my mans because they like that I rap and shit. So
All right.
sometimes with life and working and all that shit it been hard. But they're like, yo, tell your man Tuck. Tuck, they call him Tuck. Tuck. I'm like, yo, his name is Tuck Murder, not Tuck. I mean, he wanted to be Tuck Lover. I was like, nah, that wasn't gonna work. You know what I mean? As much shit he did when we was young, it was nothing lovable about this nigga.
He's not a lover.
Exactly. But them niggas is like, yo, tell your man we love him because he got you in your bag. You know what I'm saying? And he give me motivation. I ain't gonna lie, man. So you know what I mean? We gonna get this shit done.
Let's do it in 2024.
Yeah, that EP coming.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah, it's a lot of things coming. You know what I mean? More. We gonna have some merch coming soon from the What's Your Point podcast, so y'all guys could wear. You know what I mean? Support. So y'all can look dapper and fly like we are. You know what I'm saying? And then just a lot of big moves coming, man. You know what I mean? Stay tuned. We'll make announcements on this platform, and let's get it started, man. Kick us off, okay? How we feeling? What we talking about today?
Well, there's been some IG posts about certain women that were married to celebrities and will keep, insist that they will keep that last name forever. And, why would you keep the last name forever? I just want to know. Like, for example, Kevin Hart's ex-wife, Tori Hart, says that she will forever keep the name Hart because she was with Kevin before he became big. So she feels she's entitled to keeping that name of Hart. And, Larsa Pippen, I'm sorry. She ex-wife of Scottie Pippen, who is now with Michael Jordan's son. She's keeping that last name as well. But then I'm wondering if she marries Michael Jordan's son, she's going to be Pippen Jordan?
Nah, I mean, I feel when it comes to those two women and women like that, and they have say have significant other in a higher stature, it's for them to stay relevant. You know what I mean? So basically, it'd be like, Larsa Pippen, ex-wife of Scottie Pippen. You feel me? It's a title that comes with that, like keeping that last name. Or Torrey Hart, ex-wife of Kevin Hart. Right. You know what I mean? So it's like they won't know you for you. They only know you for who you dealt with, who you slept with, all that. And then, you know, it's typical is when you was with him and he was coming up and all that, you know what I mean? Was you really there part of the journey, or was you one of them people that was doubting or going against him? You know how people be like, I was with him when he was at his worst. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in some cases that's true. In other cases, it's not. For me, I feel like they're just trying to stay relevant in the space of media and in this world that we live in, because without their last name, they're just regular people. Right. But if you keep that, like think about Larsa Pippen, she's with Michael Jordan's son, right? So now every time they mention her, they bring Scottie Pippen in. So now motherfuckers will go and Google Scottie Pippen. He played for the Bulls. He won 6 championships. He did this. He did that. Right. They could go to her shit, her Wikipedia or whatever. It's not as her accolades is not as big as that. Kevin Hart, he did this movie, that movie, comedian, top this, top that. His wife is a comedian also. Right. But
she's actually going on tour with Cat Williams.
Yeah, but her trajectory is not as Kevin Hart is, but her having his last name, she will always be known for that. So when people want to go buy tickets, like, let me go see Torrey Hart. Right. They probably going to go see because they want to see if she's talking about Kevin Hart.
Right, or just to see what her comedy is about. I mean?
So I feel like that. In most cases, women who keep those last names is because they want to stay relevant because of their husbands, ex-husbands. Know what I mean? Right. How you feel about that, sir?
Well, I'm gonna go in a different direction than y'all went. Both these women, Larsa and Torrey, they have kids by these men, correct?
Correct.
So traditionally, like you and me, we have kids. I have a daughter. You have 2 daughters. Yes. Your daughter has your last name, right? Yes. Your daughters. My daughter has my last name. So when we walk together or we go places together, we're together as a family. Right. Because they recognize those are the Melvins that, you know, in my case, you know, with my daughter, she carries my last name. So when they married these women, right, you know, they gave these women, you gave them their last name. Right. So when these women go to the schools and they go and doing PTA meetings and stuff like that, they want to have the same last name as their kids. So you have to look at it like that. That makes a difference right there. It shows that you wasn't no fly by night, or we was a family. Right. For whatever reason, you know, people don't need to know if they broke up or not when they go into a PTA. I'm just using regular people. Right, right. I know a young lady that I went to school with, and she's divorced, but she kept last name. I said, why did you do it? And it's the first time I heard of this. She was like, because I want to have the same last name as my child. When I go to PTA meetings, I want to be able to, you know, we're a family. Right. That's my daughter. We share the same last name. It shows unity as a family. So you can't sit there and say, I'm not saying what you wrong. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying is that you got to open your eyes to something else too. It's only right. Like these women was good enough for them to marry. So if they kept the last name, then hey man, you should have. I always was taught, be mindful and pick the right person who you marry. See, we can't be having like buying a car or something like that. Marriage, you took an oath before God. Nobody really stands behind that. That's why it's like it's not even worth nothing but a piece of paper. But when they have these names and stuff like that with their kids, that means a lot to them. It means a lot to the kids. When you sit there, my mother and father was married. When they separated, my mother kept her maiden name. So
my mom's too. She still has my father's last name.
No, but my mother didn't keep his name. She chose not to. She went back to her maiden name and stuff like that. And so it was like, are you married? I remember teachers and stuff like that asking her. It was like real awkward for a lot of things and stuff like that. So, you know, they want to show the unity that these are my kids, that we're a family. Right. So I have to look at it all sides. So that's probably why she did it.
Right, which makes sense. But I just think of if they get remarried.
Well, I'm pretty sure when they get remarried that she's gonna
hyphenate.
Not hyphenate the Pippen. She probably just used Jordan. Or she might even go back to her maiden name before that, right there.
What you think about? I mean, not to get off topic, but what you think about that shit she says with her and him having sex 5 times a day?
Dude's a stud.
Shit cat, man.
Nah, bro.
Shit cat, my boy.
How old is he?
It's not about being old. I know. I mean, me personally, I know the first 2 nuts is always the greatest, but after that, bro, it's nothing but water coming out, gang.
You know what?
I'm sorry.
But
You know we a real show, K.
But wait a minute. If dude probably pounded it out, I ain't saying he busting off, but he probably still pounding it out, bro.
Bro, if I'm fucking, I want a nut, bro.
I ain't saying what he want to do. I'm saying, he found.
I'm
some
just
good-
saying 5 times. I'm just using logic, bro. I'm forget about him. I'm just using logic. If I have sex 5 times with a girl in one day, and I nutted the first 2 times, the next 3 nuts is not great nuts, bro. You feel me?
Okay, but if you still want to do it,
If I drop 55, 45, and then I hit you with 2, 10, and 10 games, those 3 games is not going to be.
but if she's getting hers off,
she said her and Pippen they was having, I think, 8 times a day or some shit like that, according to her.
It's insane.
Oh no,
Well,
4 times.
You
a
know
day.
what?
Yeah. I mean, according to her.
He's 32.
Oh, Marcus is 22.
Yes, he's
Okay.
32,
And
and
she's-
she is. I think they said there's a 16-year
God.
age difference between the two of them. She's 49, and then she also recently revealed that she has frozen some eggs in the event that he wants children.
I mean, that's a possibility. If he doesn't have kids, you want a woman. It's. I remember it was a guy on my job. He was younger than it was the guy and a woman, a couple that was on my job. She was older than him, and she had kids already. He never had kids,
Right.
And that was like one of the main things that kind of separated them because she couldn't have kids from him.
Well, I mean, story time with who? I remember when I was young.
Oh, story
I
time.
was like 22 and Shorty was like 40. And I went to her crib and her son was there. Her son was like 13. We got the same shit on. We got Parasuco jeans, the Jordans. You know what I mean? So this nigga's like, yo, it's no way this nigga gonna be my
dad.
my stepdad.
My
And we
stepdad.
like, we was in the same, like you could
Same
tell, we was
outfit?
in the same realm. Like,
You was
know what I mean?
twinning?
Yeah, we was twinning. We had the same Jordans, Parasuco jeans with the stripes going down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Which brings me to the question, like, when it's that big of an age gap in a relationship, there's just so many. What are the pros and the cons? I just say with an age difference, with an age difference that big, like 15 years or more.
Well, with that is sometimes a lot of people have old souls.
Okay.
Like let's just say.
Well, I'm gonna say this: if the woman is 15 years older
Than
than the guy,
But
and the guy is probably like in his 20s or 30s, no kids. But
Well,
this
I
woman,
had kids at that time. So
Right.
let's say myself, I was 20, but I always acted older.
Right.
And I always liked the women older.
Right.
Because I wasn't with that little girl shit.
I think a lot of times, a lot of women, older women, they're established already, and they basically just want a guy with a strong back, bro.
No facts.
So I'm like I said, I
want you to come in there and rearrange some furniture,
I was in my
I want you to come
20s.
rearrange some furniture, yeah.
I was in my 20s. I mean, matter of fact, I was a teenager, and I was knocking down women that was probably could have been old enough to be my moms.
Me too.
And it was the back.
So at that age, it was more of a notch on your belt. It wasn't. I'm looking
Nah,
for.
you know
It's not like. Oh my gosh, I think I'm in love with this woman.
Nah.
I would want to be with her.
It wasn't like that for her
I have
either.
no kids.
It wasn't like that
But
for
what
them.
what if it had flipped the script? If you were a little bit older and you were dating a woman older and
That happened
and
too.
she caught feelings and
That happened
said, "I
too.
want a baby."
Nah.
You wouldn't give her the baby.
We old, and we like me, like
because
me.
we you got to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Just I'm gonna answer that, but I'm gonna go back to who
Okay.
went to the lady's house. I'm just show you
And
how
saw- and saw the
dysfunctional
Right.
we are right now. Who goes to the house? She has a 13-year-old son. He's late teen,
20s.
He's 20s.
Yeah,
Right.
like 20 years old, 21.
20.
Okay.
All right. So
I had my kid at
5-6
23,
years
so
older
like
than
20.
20.
Shorty was like 40.
So
Okay.
this is going on. So where's the thing? You can have fun, but you don't bring that around the kids. So now you're letting this kid see that you don't know how's he receiving this. Is it embarrassing to him and stuff like that?
Is this a constant?
Mind you,
thing
I'm
that,
7 years older than her son.
Right.
Yeah,
And
so-
again, is this
So if I was
something?
107, her
Is
son be
this a
100.
pattern that
You
this
know what I
woman
mean?
had, and where she liked younger dudes?
No,
and
a
would
lot
just
of women-
bring
She
them
said it
around?
about what she told me was that I'm real mature
right,
for
your
a 20-year-old.
maturity, right?
Because, like I said,
You
I
had an old
always
soul.
kept myself. He know me. I always kept myself. I never acted like a kid. I wasn't doing what regular kids was doing. I
Right,
was out there,
right,
you know,
right.
whatever with us. So when it came to women, especially when it came to women, like the thing for me was at 20 and during the years with dealing with older women, they know what they want.
Right.
These young girls, you had to do 3 months to wait to get pussy. You had to do all that bullshit that they thought was cliche. I'm sorry, Kay. They thought it was cliche. Know what I mean? With women, with grown women, they know what they want. They know, all right, we either fucking, we in a relationship, or
Right.
it's just a
this
front
is
thing.
what it. This is
Yeah,
what it is.
like that's how
we lay out the expectations
Exactly. This
right
is what I
away.
want.
There's no game.
And that's how I operate.
You either
When I'm
with it
dealing
or
with
you
somebody,
not.
I operate great when you tell me, all right, we're this, or we're this, or we're this. You
Right,
know what I mean?
right.
Instead of me having to jump through hoops and shit.
and play riddles.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Right,
That's for me. That's
right.
what, you know what I mean?
So I'm just being honest. In my case, they just want the back. They just wanted some action. That's what it was.
She wanted that too all the time.
No, but I'm just saying it was just action. It wasn't no. It was like, yo, come over. I'm cooking you something to eat. When you
Right.
come over here, have that back ready, and put this work in.
Right.
You know, I eat. I come this put this work in, and then that was it. She knew what it was. It was several women in my past. That's what they was and,
Right.
and stuff like that. I remember. I used to. It was I'm trying to think. I don't want to call no names. It was to be a Caribbean. It was a Caribbean lady, and I was in my, I think, late teens or early 20s, whatever like that. But she started whatever. So I'm going to the crib, whatever like that. So she invites me to the crib. I go in the house. I see a picture of dude. Dude is like one of the biggest drug dealers in the neighborhood. He had went away to jail. Dude came out looking for me.
You see?
I knocked down a lot of women with they pictures of they nigga on you know, prom and
Yeah.
you know, like
They
him
was-
holding her, you know, the Woolworth photos.
Yeah.
They got him, her, and the kid in the front.
Woolworths. You went
Know what
way
I'm saying?
back.
So
yeah, I mean, you know.
So a lot of times, like I said, it's just really, it's physical because you got to
Right.
think about it. You know, women meet guys, they lying, they married, they not married.
Right.
With me, it was on the low. She got hers off. It wasn't about no relationship. She was
Somebody
getting
tell
hers
you it's
off.
complicated. The relationship. What's complicated about it? Just say you not with the nigga, or you just want some side dick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Just
right.
keep it 100. I mean, I deal with the shit I subscribe to is being real. That's why I don't. You know what I mean, like when I deal with women now, I let them know, like you know, I've dealt with women where they wanted to be in a relationship or they wanted to have children. I was like, nah, I'm not subscribing to that.
Right.
We could fuck around, and if you with it, and you want to do that with me, that's what it is. But if
Right.
you want to have a family or do that, I'm not ready
Right.
for all
So
that
if
right
you
now.
meet someone who's like 25,
If I
haven't had any children, and you really digging her, and she wants to have a baby, you gonna put that on timeout.
It's like Tuss said prior, like, you know what I mean. That's something I will have to think about, really, really think about, because it's
Right.
not about the baby coming. I can take care of my kids.
Of course.
I got 2 daughters. They
You're
know I'm an excellent
awesome dad. Right.
It's what comes with if this person gonna do the Scooby Doo, and when I mean Scooby Doo, take off the mask and then become the baby mama from hell.
Right.
Because you having a kid with me doesn't guarantee that me and you is going to be together.
Right.
You feel me? So now, if we not together, are you going to be a bitter baby mother where you want to take me to child support? Not because I'm not taking care of my kid, but because you want to make my life a living hell because
Right.
I'm out here living.
Right.
But when I got with you, I never sold you a dream. I
Right.
told you this is how I live
Right.
my life. This is
I
what
kept
I do.
I kept it a
I'm
buck.
I'm not looking for whatever. Okay, now we have a kid on the way. I'm going to take care of my kid, but that won't stop me from, you know what I mean, whatever. So, you know, that's the only fear I would say. And then, you know, to start all over, my kids is 23, 22.
Right.
Now I got to deal with a baby crying. And then I don't know why the little nigga crying, because he can't talk to me right now. Then it's a terrible, don't touch that. Don't, like, to go through all that, it's a lot. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't think I'm at that stage where I want to restart again. We could get 2 dogs and, you know, name them
Those would be your kids,
Yeah,
the little puppies.
yeah.
Basically, it's a conversation and get to know the person. I think what happens is we have to learn to be more family oriented. Just stop making babies and just you over here, I'm over here. You want to be like, this a person you feel like I can live the rest of my life with and create a family. If we on board, if we run this neck to neck, pause in the same direction, to do the same goals in life, And if you don't have,
do you think that Marcus and
Larsa
can make it?
Yeah, I think they can make it. I mean
it's they found something in each other. I mean, age is just an age. You know what I mean? I always just say that. Like, I used to deal with older women and be like, "Oh, I'm 40 and you're 20." So I say, if you was 120 and I was 100, we old.
Right.
But it looks, the demographic looks crazy when it's thing. But if me and you was in the same wavelength, then if we're connecting at a level, like let's say they connect in a level where he feel that's his person and he hasn't found it within his age group. You know what I mean? So who are we to judge him for that? Or who judge her for she dealt with, you know, Pippen and all these other men that she dealt with, but she found her partner is somebody younger. I've dated a younger girl, and she ain't act like she was young. You know what I'm saying? So she was like 29. At the time, I was like 37.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when we got into talking and all that, I didn't know she was that young, because usually I do 30, 32, 33 and up. But her mind was so advanced with mine, and her shit aligned with me. We kind of connected at a level.
Because it does, like you said, it does. The maturity level plays a big part.
The only thing that the reason why we couldn't go thing was because she wanted to have children, and I didn't want no more children.
Right.
You feel me? So, and then she was willing not to have kids to be with me, but I would feel that would be guilty. Would make me feel guilty, and I don't want to be somebody you resent later on for stopping you from being something that you wanted. So, you know, like I said, it's the age gap is whatever. Like I remember Tut said one time, "What if your daughter was with somebody that was your age?" He would have to explain to me what he sees in my daughter. You feel what I'm saying? I have to feel like it's genuine, because there's a lot of creeps out here. You feel me? A lot of bozos. So now, if it's genuine, you really love my daughter, then who am I to tell you? You know what I mean?
Right.
But I have to feel like it's fucking genuine. I can't just go by because you telling me shit. You know what I mean?
Right. Because usually there's such a double standard that when an older woman is with a younger man, you know, versus
we get props.
Right. And then when an older man is with a younger woman,
they get crucified. Like, oh, he's a pedophile. He's a whatever. You know what I mean?
So what if you meet a younger guy? You can't say it can't happen. You could be at work. You can go out to wherever you went to hanging out.
You went to the Usher concert.
You went to the Usher concert. You start talking.
But they're my age.
No, he's not your age.
Oh, okay. If I meet somebody,
you meet him, and you have so much in common. It started out going to lunch, then it went from lunch to dinner. Then it's like, all right, we're going to the next concert. And now you spending so much time with this person, and you grow feelings. And you grow feelings with this guy right there. You can't say it can't happen.
That's true. Because if he's mature,
he's not a little kid. He's not acting like a little kid.
He's not acting like a little immature kid, and he's mature, then yes. The only thing is, remember, he would have to be older than my son.
You can't say that because you can't.
For me, it would be. It would make me feel. It would make me. It would make me feel.
And you know what happened when you do shit like that,
right?
And when you put them kind of borders and make them things, God got a way of making you a liar.
Listen.
It happens. He has a way to make you a liar.
No, bro, listen.
You can say you prefer not to.
I was about to say my preference is that if it was someone younger, that they not be my son's age.
Listen, I'm in Colombia in the strip club. Fire joint. She's sitting on my lap in the strip club, talking, had a conversation, all that, vibing. So she started telling me, how old you think I am? I was like, 31, 32. She told me 20, nigga. I said, nah, get out of here. Had to go, bro.
But that's
You gotta push it to the side.
But that's in
Yeah,
a
because
but that's in a
you so close to my daughter's age.
but that's in an environment where
it's just like that feeling.
It's
that's the only
but
example
now,
I got.
Okay, but now what if it was been we doing music or podcasting, we get an assistant come work here.
Yeah.
Right.
And she vibing, yo, I think you need to do this right here. You do that, it's a vibe. Then it goes to a conversation.
Right.
Then it goes to lunch. Then you're like, yo, I got a lot in common with homegirl
Sure,
right
yeah.
there. You're more probable of dealing with her versus, and I understand what you're saying in the club.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to say with Karen.
No, I got you.
I'm not
When you
saying
say it like that.
I'm not saying you
I won't
purposely
say
going out
never.
there.
I won't say never.
You prefer
Right,
not
but
to.
I prefer not to because you're close to my daughter's
yes.
age. And I feel like...
Because I do think that's kind of creepish if I'm going specifically looking.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
I'm 48 looking for 20-year-olds and shit like that. That to me that looks a little
Creepy.
exactly.
But
like,
I know dudes like that, though.
That's creeps.
They like them young.
them super young. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I mean?
nah, as long as you look good to me, if I was out there doing that, you know, I'm not out there, but if I was out there like that, as long as you have to look good. That's it.
Right.
I'm very shallow. I'm with looks. If you pretty, whatever like that.
I gotta want you. When I look at you, I have to want you. Like any girl I date with.
Well, I mean, the first thing that when you meet somebody,
Yeah.
you see looks
Yeah.
to see if they're attractive.
No, yeah.
I don't think you look at someone and be like, they.
I gotta say-
I know they're you know, I'm in love with their brain.
Nah.
Or I'm
I always
attracted to
say,
their
I always say,
brain.
I have a saying. I always say this to females. I said, looks get you to the porch, but not inside the house. You feel me?
That's it.
You feel me?
I
So
hear
so
that.
basically,
That's what I'm talking about.
you know, I'm looking at you. I know you look good, but then
Right.
now, when I get to know you, I'm gonna find out if you a piece of shit or you
Exactly.
you this or you that. You know
Because
what I mean?
there are some people who
No.
have all the looks,
Yeah, because
but then they can have the
I've
nastiest
dealt with women.
attitude.
I've dealt with women that are shallow.
And
I've
they
dealt
can
with women
be-
that
and
look
they
good.
can have a very nasty
Self-esteem is
attitude.
very low.
Right.
Everything for them is how they look.
Right.
Like, yo, I'm coming to the podcast. Just put your hair in the bun and
Right.
we out.
Right.
Oh nah.
I gotta do it up.
You know, and they gotta be like, I ain't got no time for that, fam. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Know what I'm saying? So basically, you know, like I said, it comes to that, man. So what we feel about that Jenny Ma shit and this prenup bullshit that she trying to pull now?
Because-
Talking about
well,
she didn't read, like, you know,
yeah.
Jeezy
Allegedly
filed,
she's saying-
he filed for divorce from her because I guess they shit ain't aligned. You know how she wants to run the family and how he wants to do his shit with his family, and you know she, you know, attention seeking, like we said. She's like, because she likes to bring shit out to the world so they could jump in her shit. So now she signed a prenup before they got married.
5 days before.
So now when they go into the divorce feeding, she said she has to. She wanted it to stop that for a minute to go back and read. Cause she said she never read the.
She
prenup.
said she signed the prenup
Without-
under duress because
Under
she
duress.
didn't have enough time to read it, so she just signed it because it was presented to her 5 days before their
And I
wedding
feel
date.
it's cap. I
Which is odd because they got married on their property. So if you got, it's not like you rented a place and had everything rented, you know. So I'm thinking if you got married in your house, you couldn't postpone it maybe a week or two just to read through it. And now after everything has happened, because apparently the prenup is an ironclad prenup, and now she's saying that she has proof that Jeezy
Has other
committed
finances.
he committed infidelity, and there's all these other type
He
of
has
finances
other
that he's
finances
hiding
that he didn't put in
that
the
he didn't
prenup,
put in the
according to
prenup,
her.
and now she wants the prenup to be reviewed and possibly reversed. But I don't know. I think that a signature is a signature, and I mean, there's been a lot of things that probably all of
I don't
us
feel she was
have
under
signed.
duress. She
A lot of us have probably signed things that we wish we never signed, but we had to deal with it.
Well, I think she signed it.
I think
That's
that's
who-
an agreement.
Walk with you. They haven't been in married that long, so come in and leave with you what you brought to the table. Simple.
Right.
Or
I mean,
whatever the stipulations to that.
Right. To the prenup is.
To the prenup. That's it. Like,
I mean,
don't
like
change the
I
game.
always said, if I get married, my prenup would be whatever I bring to my table is mine.
Right, what I bring in-
Table. And
Is
whatever
yours.
assets we have together, we can split. You know
Right.
what I mean?
During the marriage.
I don't feel Juanita Jordan should have got half of what Michael Jordan did. She didn't shoot a Game 7 game winner. You know what I'm saying? She didn't do none of that. But they gave her that because she was.
She didn't get half. She got a lot, but she didn't get half.
Well, not half, but she got a lot. She should have.
For what he was worth, that was nothing.
Nah, I know that, but still, she didn't deserve all
Nah,
that
she
money.
deserved that money, bro. Nah.
Well, he met her at a bar, bro. She was a scallywag,
Hey,
bro.
my man, he married her.
Uh-uh.
He married her, right?
He met her at
He
a bar.
met. So that's
But
how.
it
was a
doesn't
slide.
matter how they
Hold on,
met.
she was a slide, right?
to the left.
Slide to the right.
yeah.
Okay. You put kids in her, right? You felt that this woman was good enough that to
Did
carry
he
your
put kids on her?
kids.
Did she trap him?
How you trap him
wasn't
3
there.
times? 3 times?
Come on.
3 times who?
You fucked a girl raw before, right?
Yeah.
All right. So how you think she trapped him? Who pussy is this? This is your pussy, daddy. This is your pussy.
All right.
Well, if he's that damn dumb, he got what he deserved.
Connie Ireland, the porn star, said Michael Jordan was the best nigga she ever had in her life, bro. In the bedroom.
And
At one night in Colorado, he was in Colorado or Denver. Or
did he
whatever.
put a kid in her?
Huh?
Did he give a kid?
Who knows? Who knows? I don't know Michael Jordan's sex. What was happening in his sex
come on,
life?
man. Nah.
Know what I mean, I
Come
just feel.
on
I feel you entitled to something. You know,
Right.
but I feel like sometimes these women go crazy with wanting these
And
big
it goes
demands.
and it goes back to the men,
demands.
the kind of women that you going out picking.
Right.
When you pick that,
Who was it? Who was it in the thing that
Excuse me.
she wanted? It was Tyrese and his wife. That his wife was. She wanted all that. He was like, "What I send you is enough.
Mm-hmm.
You wanna go way beyond the limit of what my
Right.
you know what I'm saying." So I feel like not to say all women are like that, but I feel like
Right.
some women they get with these dudes.
Well, here's my question before you go into that. What state did Michael Jordan and his wife get divorced in? Because I know in California they have a specific law that I think it's
to
like,
my knowledge,
it's-
I don't think he
it's
really fought. He
50%.
didn't really fight her on the
Right.
thing. It wasn't like a big thing that they
Billionaire,
was going
bro.
right
He
there.
don't care about
He
that little
wasn't.
bit of money.
She got. I
She
think
got she got a nice chunk of change.
okay.
She got what? 400 million?
400 M's.
Yeah,
something like that.
She got a nice chunk of change. I
The
mean,
man
and
worth
they
like
have,
$3 billion.
And they
She got
have-
400 million for nothing, bro. For
You
just
can't
burying
say
his
for
kids.
You
nothing.
can't say for nothing.
can't
We
say
don't
for
know
nothing.
behind the scenes
You don't
what
know
she. We don't
what
know
kind of-
behind the scenes.
you don't
what
know
she
what
had
kind of
to-
talk she
what she
had.
had to
Whatever
endure.
train you took,
No,
get on that train.
Okay, let me ask you this question.
you don't know what she had to
the fuck
endure.
outta here.
Let me ask you this
Behind
question.
the scenes
What if-
with
wasn't with
him.
me shooting in the gym?
That's on the outside, but she was with you with that rape case.
Michael Jordan had a rape case?
No, to my Kobe when he was.
Oh,
talking.
no, Vanessa Bryant, that's different.
Okay, but
But we know.
Okay, what if they-
Listen, God bless the dead
All right.
Kobe, but I lost
was
respect when he
good.
threw
Hold up.
Shaq. But Shaq
Hold
did
up.
it.
Oh, that was whack. But yeah, but what I'm saying is like, yo, he's a good businessman, ain't he? To my Mike.
Yeah.
Okay, what if she was advising him on certain things? We don't know that.
We don't know what was
A
happening.
pillow
behind
talk
the
means a
scenes.
lot, bro. Pillow talk is a lot.
And
You saw
again,
the movie. You saw the
and
movie
again-
Air, right?
Come on, man, that's a movie, bro.
Huh?
That's a movie.
You
bro.
saw Juanita Jordan making then. They were speaking to Michael Jordan mom. They wasn't speaking to her. Where she was at in that film?
It's just
That
a
was-
movie.
that was the
no,
first
just a
contract.
movie. You gotta
Julio.
make it make
Yeah,
sense.
Julio.
That was just a movie.
Julio, that was one deal, which was
According
the
to-
Nike. That was
Exactly.
the Nike deal.
That's the biggest deal he had, bro.
Okay, he had other deals. He had Gatorade. He had a lot of several
So
things.
she told him, "Yo, here, do Gatorade."
We don't know when he. We
They
don't
wasn't
know.
talking to her
know.
touch. You know why they wasn't talking to her touch? She's not important, bro.
We don't know
She was a
that.
slide, my
We don't
dude.
know that. We don't know
We
that.
know that, man.
We don't know that.
Okay,
And plus,
let me
we
ask you a
don't-
question.
And then we don't. Yes.
Let me ask you a question. We
Yes.
was talking about this on the way here.
Yeah.
We was talking, me and Karen, when I was driving over here.
Mm-hmm.
Karen didn't know I owned property in Jersey. And so Karen says, I didn't know. And your woman never told me either. And I was like, oh, she didn't. She said, no. But on a lot of things, on the outside, look like she don't do nothing, right? Right? If we was sitting there painting a picture with me, and let's just say, for example,
But you said in prior shows what your partner.
that's because I'm on a speaking.
Right.
That's because I'm doing I'm on a platform to allow me where I'm not ashamed of talking about. I talk about my life. That's what the show is basically about, our lives and things that goes on in current events.
Yeah, facts.
Now, if I was a ball player, let's just take the show away. Let's say if I was a ball player right there, you wouldn't know about the intricacies about my relationship or what she do or what she don't do. On the outside, it probably just looked like you know, she just along for the ride.
Okay, I got something for you. Mm-hmm. The Rock and his ex-wife, they run a football league now, the UFL. Mm-hmm. The proof is in the pudding on what she brings to the
That's
table.
because they bringing it public. That's my point. What I'm trying to say.
It's public versus private.
It's public. She didn't know about.
And I'm family, and I didn't even.
She didn't know. She didn't speak. She didn't know.
I did not know.
My woman knows about it. My woman, she could have advised me, and she couldn't, or she probably just shut her mouth up. But that's between me and her.
Right.
So let's just say, for example, if we was married and there was a divorce involved right there, on the outside, people would probably say, like with you, oh man, he did this, this, and that. What the fuck? Why he got to give her this, or why he giving her this and stuff like that?
$400 million though.
If I was worth what he was,
if you're worth billions and billions of dollars,
if I was worth what he's worth in my situation like that, I don't see.
But what about Jeff Bezos from Amazon and his wife?
What?
She got a whole wad of money.
And she was with him when he was baking Amazon. But according to y'all, she was there in the background, like, yeah, babe, when you do
I
this
don't know.
Amazon
No,
thing.
I don't know. Hold on. That's not what I said. I said, what if she was?
Right.
That's all I said. I didn't say she was. I wasn't there.
What is Juanita Jordan doing now?
There's always a probability.
What is she known for doing now?
We don't know because
Exactly.
because she has probably
I made my case.
She has decided to keep her life private. We
You have a
don't
right
know.
to be private,
and
right?
you have that right to be
And
private.
let me ask you a
Michael
question.
Jordan's ex-wife.
So
it's nothing
what?
private. It's nothing
You know,
private.
I answered the question. Okay, you know,
They found out about Diddy.
What's my man? What's you stupid? What's my man? He played with the Pistons. He wasn't even a superstar. He came off the bench.
Jack Haley?
Nah, he used to heat shit up the microwave.
Vinny Johnson.
See how much money he worth? He's worth a lot of M's, bro. He made outside of basketball.
Okay.
He never talked about it. And so he's worth a lot more money than a lot of guys, relevant guys or superstars and all-stars when he played.
But if you go to Google right now and type in Vinny Johnson, they can tell you what he's into now.
Yes.
Type in Juanita Jordan and see what comes up.
Yo, she's not a celebrity, bro.
It doesn't matter. She was philanthropist, something. Give me something that she did, bruh. That's all I'm saying, bruh. You know what I mean? Sports agent.
This dude is wrong, man.
He is wrong.
Hey,
because you never know. You never know because
I just want to see what they say. What the first thing Google said.
Stand you. Oh wait, we have to go to Wikipedia.
Oh, whatever.
I can't stand you, Juanita Jordan.
Not against that. Get your money. I'm not saying that. I just felt like you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You don't deserve all that money.
But if I'm giving you advice, or we're a family, and I'm
What's
telling
advice? Yeah, babe, you should do Gatorade. That's advice.
If the Gatorade contract put him to where he was at, yes, bro.
He was already doing that with the sneakers, bro.
Okay, but he wasn't doing it with Gatorade. I'm just saying hypothetically.
Bro, his play is what got him
answer
the
this
Gatorade
question. I'm
contract.
gonna answer this question.
Powerade.
When you first started bakery, yo, this dude is stupid.
Chanel wasn't nowhere
bad.
near the plans of
My
me.
bad.
Of me thing. She supported me.
When you first started bakery, remember you
Who
do
was
the
there
party.
for
You remember
you?
you do the
Who?
party, right? Who bought you the big? When was it when she made the cake of the Converse?
Oh, that was my birthday. That was my birthday. My birthday shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
why you asked her to do that cake?
I didn't. My ex-girl, who I was with at the time, told her to make me a cake. So,
Okay.
And then she made, because she
Okay, it says here she's worth presently $200 million. It says after the divorce, Juanita largely retreated from the public eye to focus on their children and philanthropy. She collects
Arrest
art.
my case, man.
She collects art,
Arrest my case, man.
focusing on African American artists. She serves as the board of Real Beauty Inc., which is Chicago's nonprofit that mentors young girls. She is also the co-founder of the charity Michael and Juanita Endowment Fund.
So give you another example. I give you an easy one. I'm gonna reverse the roles, but just using them for example. Let's just use my parents, right? My father, I guess you would put like Juanita, like low key, but he don't have nowhere near that kind of money. My father is not money driven. A lot of people's not. My father just want enough where he can watch General Hospital, some food in the table, and go to sleep.
And
And the lights is on.
Right.
That's all he cared about. That's all he cared about. My mother had that drive. She was hungry. My mom's went and bought a condo. My mom's worked. She even when she retired,
Right.
she used to knit, sell little shirts and stuff
go-getter.
like that. She was a go-getter.
Right.
You got some people that's like that, then you got some people that's content. Now she probably just like, I'm straight for the rest of my life. Now let me just do my philanthropy. Like
Right.
you said, show me something. She showed you something.
Right.
So
Yeah.
we don't know. That's what I'm saying.
What's
we
the
don't
name of the
know.
company? Rich Beauty. Let's see. What
It's
they
a
call it.
non-for-profit, Rich Beauty. It ain't got nothing to do with
It's
selling no
estimate-
products.
No, no.
It's not-for-profit. You can't
It's a
estimate nothing. It's a
non-for-profit for young
non-for-profit.
girls.
It's
According
not for,
to Wikipedia, right? Like I said, she ain't doing nothing. She wasn't doing nothing. Why, if she had something to do with that Gatorade there, why she not doing more of those?
because I just said, why my father stopped working?
Thank you.
He wasn't even old enough to retire, but he just stopped. He said, yo, who? He said, at my pension right now, I got enough where I ain't got a lot. I got enough to watch General Hospital, put food in the refrigerator, and keep the lights on.
Right.
And pay the rent. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. I'm not working no more. That wasn't good enough for my mother, but that was good enough for him. That's all I'm saying. Who?
All right,
Some people, not everybody's. Think about it. You wear a lot of hats. You work at your regular job 9 to 5. You
Got
doing
your
you
security
selling merch.
company,
You
you
got your
got
security.
merch.
Not everybody lives like. Not everybody like me. Nobody like. So you got some guys that just want to work a regular 9 to 5,
Yeah, I know.
sit with their fat ugly wife and let her boss them around and shit like that. And that's what they want to go and do.
And all I have is a full-time job and do this podcast and travel. That's
Hey,
all.
That's good. So that's another question that came up with Courtney Wayne when he was saying who cheats more, men or women, and he said women cheat more.
Nah, men cheat more, but women cheat better.
I agree.
I agree with
I
that.
agree with that.
That I agree with you. Now, speaking of this whole Remy Ma and Papoose situation that keeps going quiet, then it escalates and then it goes quiet and now it's escalated again because they haven't posted each other or with each other for
Wow.
for a good while, and apparently this I was going to say rapper, this
Bad rapper.
battle rapper,
Easy the Block
the block captain,
Yeah, yeah.
who to me looks like an Aldi version of Papoose.
Broke version.
Yes, he looks like the Aldi version. Apparently, you know, he and Remy Ma are having a thing right now. And I'm not pleased.
I want to know.
Go ahead.
I this is my gripe with society.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And what grinds my gears. Mm-hmm. When a man cheats, right? Mm-hmm. 'Cause you a man like I'm a man, right,
Yeah.
brother? You know what I mean? It's
How dare they?
how dare he? He's whatever. He's a piece of shit.
She held him down for 8 years.
Years,
Right.
all that. You
She
hear
did
that?
all
That big the other thing. When a woman cheats, oh, he deserved it.
Well,
Probably he wasn't doing this.
you're
The man did a whole bid while she was in jail.
and a lot of
Right?
people have
Yes.
come for her on social media by saying that if this is true, she's wrong. A lot of people are disappointed in her. They've been married for 14 years. He held her down,
never
for,
heard no
for
scandals
6
with
years.
Papoose cheating
You
with another
never
girl.
heard any scandal
saying
with
he
him.
didn't do it,
that when you
but we
talk
never heard it.
when you talk about someone who had 10 toes down for his woman, that's the definition
Listen,
of pap.
there's a meme out that says,
The
only men that
hashtag-
don't cheat is Obama, Papoose,
Papoose.
and me. Yeah,
Right.
and who? Yeah.
Well, yeah, okay. Actually, please.
But it's a meme out there that says the only two. These literally.
That's a question I'm going to ask you.
Yes.
Why the same energy you have for Diddy and the allegations?
Yes.
What's up with you? Why you ain't putting this out there like that? Where's the energy? Where's the
You
the,
know
the
why there's no
feistiness?
energy with that? Because Remy, there's really no comments from her or him saying anything. It's just quiet. Like,
So you think
now
this,
I think that because somebody recorded the audio of him saying that something's
Yeah,
going on, and that
he said that,
and
and
that
then
he
there was
said
a-
that
there was a
Papoose
time-
punched him in the face.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I'm like, this is wrong. Like,
But there
how
was a
could
time-
you do that?
there's a
Like,
video
that's
out
so foul.
When he finished the battle, he's coming to her, I guess, to show her love, and then she's like, "Yo, the camera's there." Look,
That's
mad suspect.
foul.
Wow.
Like, you know, you could tell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then also I saw a video where they was eating at a restaurant.
Yeah.
But then you also have to think about it when it comes to Diddy with his fame, everything. He's going to be all over the internet, and there's going to be all these stories. Remy, even though she's out there, she's not as out there as Diddy, so her name isn't flashing as much as Diddy. So of course people are going to have more opinions about Diddy because of his stature, his income, and all this power that he had. Remy doesn't have that type of power
Right
that
is right,
Diddy
wrong
had.
is wrong.
And no, and I was about to say that too, that male or female, cheat, non-cheat, woman or man, is wrong. And she is wrong if it is proven that she did cheat on him. That's not cool. It doesn't matter whether it's a man or a woman.
I was talking about you though. I wasn't talking about the media.
What did I do?
The same energy
I
you
didn't
had.
cheat.
You saw the whole campaign she had against Puff. I want
Oh,
to say
but I mean, there's a lot more that's come out about him.
it's
Since
more
then.
stuff is coming out about her.
The only thing I've heard is that this. What is his name again?
Easy to block.
Okay. See, again, I don't know these
I
people.
watch battle rap, so that's why.
So okay, so that he is opening his mouth saying stuff, and anytime someone tries to say something, she's now all of a sudden clapping back. But I'm like, to me, that seems like that's guilt. Like, why are you getting defensive now?
They haven't posted each other in a minute.
And they have not posted.
So
Even when it came
if a guy's going out there talking about you, that he got with you or you and you're married, it's
Right.
on you, and you don't
Shut the up.
you don't feel it's right to defend, especially like that, the honor of your husband. Like your husband is looking real kind of crazy out here. You don't sit. You just sit there, and be quiet, don't say nothing. Just I don't. Is it that one or? I'm talking about the feistiness. When you had your whole Shut Puff Down campaign
Right.
on the show and everything like
Right.
that, where's that same energy with these black women and stuff like that? It's a big double standard.
Super double standard.
Super double standard right here. Everybody's like,
He deserved it.
he deserved it, or
Who, Papoose?
no, that's what they say.
That's what females say.
You know,
all the time.
your women
About
are,
Pap?
yeah, the
No,
women of
anybody.
color.
No, when a man cheats,
Yeah, but I think, and
It's
I
an
agree
uproar.
with you, but I think this is different because we know Pap's history, like the
his
story
story,
with
he
them
was
being,
solid.
he was solid.
Solid.
So
He
of
said-
course,
And so it should be more outrage.
upset.
Just because of that. Just because of that,
and
it
that's
should
what
be
little
more outrage.
That's what Little Scrap was saying on
And
on
of
his
course,
platform. He
I'm
was like,
very,
"Yo, where's
and
the
I'm
uproar at?"
right, and I'm
Y'all
very
quick to crucify
upset.
men for worse. Oh, he's fucking this. He's a fucking deviant. He's this and that.
Right.
I have not yet heard a woman
Christian.
Because
say
it's true.
how you cheat on a good man. Remy?
Scrap got a lot
You
of
saw
smoke
that?
too.
Yeah,
you
that's a
seen that?
scrap. Yeah.
Scrap got a lot of smoke
I'm
too.
saying, have you seen a woman say come and be like, Remy,
nah.
how dare you cheat on a good
Nah.
man like Papoose?
No, people have gone
Shit
on
is
her.
crickets out
No,
here, bruh.
people have gone on her page and said stuff, but,
Yeah, but
she just gets
I'm
quiet and
saying
doesn't
people,
say
but
that.
I'm saying like,
Oh, like
where's the defense at? Like, where's
Right.
the energy? Like when Puff was doing all the shit that Puff was doing, and people were saying whatever, it was a
Right.
lot of energy. Motherfuckers
Right.
were coming out the woodworks.
Right.
Where are these women that is that's a solid man? He did a bid with his shorty, whether he cheated or not. If he cheated, he hasn't been proven to cheat.
Correct.
So basically, he's solid.
And
he
I
did
don't
a
think he
bid, bro.
has.
Niggas don't do bids for their girls. He did a bid.
I don't
bro.
think he did.
Know what I'm saying?
My opinion.
He was going to that jail, like my man Geechee Gotti said. He was like, "Yo, he was with you when you was in them big tears." He was going in on when he was
Right.
battling. He was saying like, you know what I mean? And then the nigga ended it like, "Papoose, this how you talk to your bitch." Know what I mean? Because he was like, like saying how you fuck that up, like
Right.
with a nigga like that.
You're
like-
right. Yeah.
Know what I mean? A nigga
Yeah.
that
That looks
that's
like
not
an
in the
oldie.
same-
That looks like an
Nigga,
oldie
Papoose
version
is
of
not
him,
he's
and
the
that
heavy-
and that's a downgrade.
He's the president in TuneCore. Like
Right.
that's like for independent artists. Like
Yeah.
my go download that Who World. It's on all platforms. You know what I mean? One of my first projects that I did on TuneCore is up there. You know what I'm saying? But he's, you know what I mean? Like his money is a little bit, he dropped like I think an album every month or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Right.
He did something like that where he was killing it independent. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So to go fuck with a nigga that he can't go battle rap in URL because he felt he was bigger than what he agreed to in his contract. Similar to Jenny Ma. He signed a contract, but he felt like he should get more money than whatever. So now he's battling in Remy Ma's league.
Yeah.
Which is Chrome 23. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, and then from there, you know, they started whatever him and her was doing, that's what they doing. But you know what I mean? Like I feel like women, there's no uproar. When men get cheated on, it's
Right.
like we deserve to be cheated
Right.
on. You feel me? Like, oh, it's never nobody saying, I don't see no sisters or anybody on thing like, I haven't seen it yet. Yo, he was a good man. Why would you cheat on that man? Why us sisters looking for a good man? You got a good man, and you gonna do that to him? Know what I'm saying? I need the same energy when. Know what I'm saying?
Right.
You feel me?
But
So
I think it has a lot to do with status too.
Yeah.
Why there isn't as much as an uproar because
But she's done though.
Remy's
And that
not.
relationship
Remy, I don't think Remy's a household name on the same
well,
level
that-
as
well, that
Diddy,
relationship
which
is a
has
household name,
which
though.
That
has which
relationship
has a
was-
lot more
and
which had a
Black
lot more
Love.
people talking about Diddy than Remy and
And Black, no,
Papoose.
but in Black Love, that's
I
one of the,
know.
That's
That's-
one of the,
that-
like
they're
when you
like
talk
the
about
poster.
like
They're
Michelle and Barack.
Right.
Remy and Papoose, those are
fall
those are
in that
those are
same
couples
category.
of Black Love that
I
people want
agree.
to emulate. Like, yo,
I agree.
I mean, yo, I want a relationship like Michelle. Even Michelle said it. Don't idolize our shit because our shit is not.
Right.
No relationship is rosy.
Correct.
Ups, downs. You know what I mean? Left, right,
Right.
BA, select, star. All that
Right.
shit. It goes all the way how it goes. You feel me? But
Agreed.
in the world, so she's known for a certain extent. Niggas know who Remy Ma is if she walk in the building. The uproar is not the same as if a man did it though. That's my beef with the female demographic and all these. And then when a woman cheats on a nigga, they be like, oh, he deserved it. Why did he deserve it? He was solid.
Right.
Explain that to me. Make it
Right.
make sense. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm saying that's all.
I agree. I'm not even disputing that. I'm not disputing that.
Yeah, man. That's what
I mean, my personal opinion is that, you know, right now it's all still alleged, but based on the information that has been presented, she's all the way wrong.
But it's proof though. Like I said, I just told Tut.
Right.
She was in a battle rap affair. He was coming to, I guess, to give. You know how you go give your shorty a kiss or something.
Right.
And then she's like, yo, the camera there. So he looked at the guy with the camera like, yo, get that off me. Then they eating somewhere. You know, the fans is holding their phones and they videotaping them eating together. You feel what I'm saying? These are things where
That
like,
a married woman
Exactly.
shouldn't
So there was
do.
the alleged shit that Papoose beat him the fuck up when he saw him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I heard that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He knocked, you know, he went up there and whatever, you know. Like, you know, shit like that. But,
Right.
you know, Papoose is a real one because when he had
He
issues
is.
with Max B, he pulled up to Hot 97.
Right.
When Max B was there, it's a video. You can go to YouTube and see it. Nigga pulled up there with the guy. He's like, yo, what's up? And he's like, yo, what's all that shit you was talking about?
Right.
Like, he's a stand-up nigga when it come to that. And he was a stand-up nigga for niggas don't do bids with their girls.
Nope.
Bro. Know what I mean?
They don't. That's what
You
I'm
could-
saying.
you could take care of her, but niggas gonna be out here doing them
that's
dirty
what
until she get
puts
home.
him. That's what puts him on another level
Niggas is gonna
because
do-
they don't. Guys don't do that. Like he's on another level of being a really solid, good guy.
Yeah.
Because again, if one of your ladies had to do a bid, would you stay?
What you mean?
No.
One of my ladies. I have
No,
one.
it's talking to me.
I'm talking to
I'm
who?
about to say, you tryna-
Calm down,
you tryna-
Bob.
Well,
Calm
this
down.
is
Trying to get me in the-
this what I'm gonna say.
Calm down.
This is what I'm gonna say, and this goes like
What's your point? Who? Go ahead.
nah. Well, when I was with my kid, before I get to what's my point,
Mm-hmm.
when I was with my kid's mother, I used to tell, and I was out here doing
What you was doing.
engaging in a lot of
Stuff.
illegal shit.
Just stuff.
Yeah, stuff. Know what I mean? I would tell her, if I get caught up, do you until I get back
Mm-hmm.
home. Because I'm not going to be dealing with you talking to you on the phone. And then I hear a band's voice in the back and I'm in jail like, yo, who the fuck is this? Yo. Nah, I'm not doing all that. I'm not going to waste my energy on that. I'm going to be in there doing my push-ups, getting right. Fucking Susie, which is the, you know, the little glove with the lubrication and all that. Because niggas ain't getting pussy out in jail. You know what I'm saying? Until I get home. And when I get home, then we going to handle it. So now if my lady was in the bed, I'm going to send the JPay. You know what I'm saying? Your commissary's going to be all right. But I'm going to do me till you get home. And then when I get home, we discuss that. If you was out here dotting and buying, then when I get home and niggas telling me, yo, your girl was going rampant through here, bruh. Mad niggas was smashing her. I'm like, oh, nah, it's clip. But if you was solid,
Right.
solid enough to do your shit discreet.
Right.
I can't control. Nigga, I'm doing 10 years. I can't be in 10 years and just expect you not to get fucked. Feel me? And you can expect me 10 years to hold it back, fam, and jerk off for 10 years. I'm not gonna do that. You feel me? So that's when it come to me, when it come to that, that's how I figure. I feel like that's how men do. I'm not, you know what I mean? If you want to wait for your wife to come home, you solid. You know what I'm saying? But like one of my mans went in time, his wife was doing her, but she was doing her with ladies. And he ain't care because, you know, that was her shit. You know what I mean? So he ain't really get mad about it because she was getting her rocks off with females. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? To each their own. I know me, no, I'm not going to jail, knock on wood, but if I was in jail, I'm not going to be sitting there with that stress of trying to control my woman from behind the bar. Fam, I ain't coming home to, if it's 2024, I ain't coming home to 2034.
Right.
What I look like controlling, like let's be realistic. I've been with chicks, bro. Oh yeah, no doubt. Okay, bye.
Right.
Can't wait to get this nigga off the phone. You know what I mean? And I start clipping after that. You feel me? So here's what it is. I mean, that's how I see it. You know what I mean? How about you, Tuck? When it comes to, I mean, like if your lady was in jail and...
Nah, she won't have to understand. I got physical needs.
Exactly.
Oh, Lord.
I got physical needs, but I'm going to hold her down. But I got
that's what I'm saying. I'm going to hold my lady down, but niggas got needs.
I'll probably just tell her, you know, I'm just going to get head. That's all. That chick's giving me head.
No, I'm going to fuck.
Nah.
Respectfully, I'm going to fuck. Like,
I mean, that's you, bro.
I'm not saying you whatever you tell her and whatever you do after that's your business.
We're going to negotiate a deal. Listen, just let me get head. That's all.
I got to fuck, bro.
You know, I was like, yo, listen, babe, I'm going to be true. I'm just going to get head.
How about you, kid? If you're God, you waiting for 10 years?
Yeah.
Hell no.
All right.
I ain't waiting. 10 years, that's a long time.
Okay. I feel you. I'm not mad at you.
It's a long time, 10 years.
So you're God now, God forbid. Just saying. Not to put him in that life, but I say you're God now, y'all been rocking for, I don't know how long y'all been rocking for, but y'all been rocking for a while. And God forbid something happened, he had to go in for a while. 3-4 years. You holding it down for 3-4 years?
I could do that.
Okay.
Yeah. 3-4 years, yes. But
ain't 10 at all, you're like, nah.
Once it goes past that, no.
Yeah. Yo, bro, I'll see you when you get home, man.
Yeah.
All right, so what's the point of the day, man? Who's starting it off?
I'm going to let the star of the show start it off.
My point of the day is life got double standards with these black women, of women in color right there. You know, they're not playing fair. You know, absolutely not. You're not playing fair.
Yeah.
Are you making a general statement about all black women?
Yes.
That's your point of the day? Oh, my point of the day is for these relationship gurus, they get on here and try to chastise and diss men, and then when their backstory drops, niggas see that you the same person that you talking about. Like, before you throw glass at you know what I mean? Before you throw stones at a glass house, make sure your shit is intact, my boy. A lot of y'all niggas are sitting here and want to tell women, if he doesn't do this to you, he's not really into you. But nigga, you doing the same thing to your lady, nigga. Know what I mean? So, I mean, before you start talking about something, make sure you stand on what you stand on, man. That's all. Stand on business, know what I mean? That's my point of the day. Let's go, Swaz. You look like you want to get it. You want to say the point of the day and get back at law for that all black women stuff. Or we gonna leave that for the next show?
That's the next show. But my point of the day is that everyone has opinions, and sometimes you'll have to agree to disagree, and categorizing all in one category is not fair. That's my point of the day.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. What's Your Point? The podcast. Follow us on IG. We on Spotify. Know what I mean? And we be back to give y'all more content. And if y'all want any topics y'all want us to talk on the show, just leave it in the comments or hit us in our IG page, and we gladly talk about it, man. See y'all. Peace.
Strategic cut. Theme song of this hustler. Thank the customer for loving us. Everything bakery can't fuck with us. Y'all heard me right, you niggas can't fuck with us.